Welcome to the party. No gossip, just saying with Jodi and Jenn.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to No Gossip, Just Saying. I am Jenn, and I want to talk about something today that literally makes me insane. And Jodi, what is that?
Oh, hey, I'm Jodi, and that would be our collective memory loss. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We suck at this.
We suck at this. Like, we have lots of thoughts and lots of
We do.
memories, and then I can't remember anything, and then I can't remember literally what I'm talking about.
I know. So, like, just as an example, we're trying to come up with podcast ideas on the regular. I mean, we've got gold. We have come up with some
Like golden topics.
Golden
like
topics.
honestly, like we could seriously like solve for world peace. And
Yeah.
we're like, oh my God. And it probably doesn't help that we go on and yammer on the phone when we're not together, like
Yeah.
for hours sometimes. And I probably will collectively come up with 100. Jodi will come up with 200. And the next day we're like, what are we gonna do for a podcast this week?
I don't know.
I don't like
I don't
what
know.
did we say? It was so good. Oh my God.
And
it was so good.
Yesterday, as an example, we were on the phone for 2 hours. I can show you the log.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Anyways,
Because I don't see you enough.
I know.
Oh
and
my
I
God,
miss you,
I miss
and then I
you.
forget you.
And then I forget you, and then I forget what anything we said. Real
But
important
it's
stuff
true.
here.
So
Groundbreaking.
yesterday is a live example. We start the conversation, and it probably started with, because I don't even remember. It
Yeah.
probably started with, okay, so podcasting for tomorrow, and
Yeah.
I usually write down some
Yeah.
notes and email them to Jesse and Jen, and we then have a great, topic, and
Yes.
away we go. But yesterday, you started the conversation with probably the topic that you were thinking about. And
I think I started talking about tramp. So, no, this is what happened. Yesterday, I called you because I thought I had a brilliant idea about doing some marketing and branding stuff for trampoline rebounding.
Mhm.
And then it was like my laundry list of crazy started going. And then your
True.
laundry list of thoughts of crazy started going. And then we both said, oh my God, that'd be great. And then I couldn't get back to it.
Yeah. And then we started talking about adding classes to this and doing that to that. And then we were like, oh, podcasting tomorrow. Anyways, and somewhere along the line, we are like, oh, that's a great idea. And then that's a great idea. And then we couldn't, by the end of hour number 2,
We couldn't
we had nothing.
figure out what the hell we said.
We had nothing. And so we came up with the idea of memory loss. So welcome to our podcast.
Because it's a real thing. And honestly, if you guys are all nodding your heads going, oh my God, they're inside my brain.
Yeah.
Please drop us a comment because honestly, like I feel like I'm on my own island right now. And I feel like a crazy person that just runs around in circles with my chicken, like with my chicken.
My chicken.
Like
I hold my chicken's
I hold
hand.
my chicken like my chicken and I run around like a chicken. And then I cut its head off.
I hold
don't
it by
know.
the wing and
But-
we run in circles.
I know. Yeah, that kind of went away. But yeah.
But you remembered that.
But right. And I will remember that, like, and I'll still laugh about that. It's kind of like, remember when we named you Dump Bucket and we still laugh
Oh.
about Dump Bucket and
Yeah.
now your My Zone Belt name on the board is Dump Bucket and I look up and I just start laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I remember Dump Bucket. I remember the Double Mint Spearmint commercial for,
Oh.
remember that gum? It was so good. It was green.
Yes.
It was green. And
The
the Double Mint
Doublemint
twins.
twins.
We didn't even plan
They were
that.
so cute. And
They were
remember, they
so
always
cute.
had,
They're twins. Yeah.
you had all the double sets of twins.
The
'cause
double
that's how
sets
that
of twins.
works.
Yeah,
Ugh.
because that's
Um,
totally natural. But if you have them, good for you because it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
But yes, okay.
And there's a Smartie commercial. Well, you guys have different Smarties in America than you do in Canada. So in Canada, the
So
Smartie,
good.
no, but
Smarties.
this is different. It's a chocolate covered. It's a candy coated chocolate.
Oh, what?
So,
Smarties are
and
sugar. They're not
when
chocolate.
you
Chocolate
eat
is sugar.
your Smarties, do you eat the red one last? Do you suck them very slowly? Do you crunch them very fast? It's a candy-coated chocolate. So tell me when I ask, when you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones
Broadway
last?
number, go.
when you
Hey,
eat your
hey,
Smarties, do
hey,
you eat
no,
the red
to-
ones
1,
last?
2,
You suck
3,
them
4.
very slowly. Do you crunch them very? That's how it goes. And I can't forget it. And it's from 1972.
Okay, my turn. Okay, does anybody remember this one? Juicy fruit
Oh,
is
yes.
gonna move ya.
Yeah, that's a good
Gets
one.
a taste, it gets right through ya.
yeah.
Juicy fruit, the taste, is gonna move ya.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
You're
That's
welcome
right.
for that
You're
water
welcome.
skiing little number. Remember the hot guy that was water skiing? It was like a sun and ski commercial.
Dude. And Juicy Fruit was the best gum.
Juicy fruit
I'm
was
sorry.
great. Okay,
But
so
we remember that.
yeah. Well,
but
so why is this happening?
Why?
We just busted
Why?
out in commercials from the 70s,
I know.
80s.
Is it a 40s, 50s thing? Or is it like Do you think this is like normal?
Okay, so here's the funny thing, my friend.
Okay.
After we talked about this, I did a little research. I searched it up and it led to more research and more research. And there's actually lots of clinical findings around this. So first of all, number one, here's a fun word. Ready? Working memory.
I like it because it sounds like I'm going to remember it.
And it's working, so I feel like it's good. Like work is good.
Sounds
like
positive.
It sounds positive.
Is it?
I'm in it for. Well, I'm in it to win it at least right now.
So share.
So okay, here's the deal.
Sure.
Working memory is all the things that you're taking in. Like you're taking in the sentence that I'm saying right now. Your working memory is in charge.
Sorry,
of
what?
That.
Pardon?
Okay, there you
You
go.
see what I did there?
I see what you
Use
did
guys.
there.
I was being a wise
You're
guy.
so weird.
You know
so
what I
good.
did after our conversation? I wrote down the word memory because I knew that had to be our topic. Anyhow, carry on. She did homework.
Okay, I did homework and that's all I know. That's all I know.
That's all I know.
Okay, so here's the deal. So when you are listening, are you hearing it or are you listening it? Because you are hearing 5 to 9 pieces of information tops.
Oh, tell my husband that because he always says, you're not listening to me.
Well,
And he's right.
I know. So 5 to 9, that's where that is a magical number. 5 to 9 things.
Then at 10, it's over.
And,
okay.
Yeah, and it's really like you're hearing it, but are you really listening?
Is it penetrating?
Is it Ooh, I like that word. Oh, is that naughty?
It's a dirty word. Is that a dirty word? That's okay.
Just like muffin moist as well. Is this where we get the explicit
Potty
content
mouth.
sticker on our
That's why we have a sticker.
That's why we have a sticker.
Children,
Okay.
don't listen.
Children,
Block your ears.
earmuffs. Put your earmuffs on. Okay, so 5 to 9 things. We're hearing it, but we're not listening. That's called working memory. So it's sort of like your brain, like your inside little guy in your brain. Maybe it's a girl. I don't know. Whatever you want to name him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he or she's going, do any of this? Yeah, meh, no, keep passing. Like it's like thumbing through like a magazine, like a something that like a front gate ad thing that you get in the mail. I love front gates, or like
I do too.
Grandin wrote, see. So we're right now we're thumbing the pages. We're thumbing the pages. We're like looking it through.
Okay,
nothing's really sticking, by the by.
Mm-mm.
And so this is probably what a lot of our conversations do. So when we're coming up with all of our 5 to 9 things that are trying to go out, what happens is when I get to the 10th thing, guess what? Number 1 just fell off the cart.
Oh.
So it's sort of like a fall off, replace. Like I'm just like thumbing through the catalog. Like that is working memory. Thumbing through the catalog.
So that's me in choreo.
That's
sorry.
you in choreo.
It literally is. When you do 11 counts of 8, number 1 and 2 are gone.
1 and 2 first.
Or
that
sometimes
is a
5
good
and
point,
6.
though. Okay, I so
Sometimes
love
in
it
the
how we
middle,
bring
and
it back
bullshit.
to the choreo.
Circle.
It's
a
circle back.
circle.
Circle back. It's a circle. It's a circle back. It's a circle back.
Circle.
It's a circle. It's a circle.
Sesame Street.
Oh, that's
I
right.
was in
One
Sesame
of these things is doing its own thing. Oh, that's a different commercial. Sorry. I'm into commercials right now. My head is in all of the random commercials. Okay, so working memory. 5 to 9 things. Flipping through the penny saver. Penny saver. Do we even get those?
Saver. I think we do.
Saver.
I actually think it's still a thing.
It's so vintage.
It's so out it's in.
It's so out of it. I love that you always pick up when I am throwing down.
Oh, I'm here for you.
So working memory, 5 to 9 things, and then it goes out. And that's how choreo is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you need to
people,
stop at 9.
why do you think choreo is so good for your brains, not just your bodies?
I vote she stops at 9. Anyone else? Anyone else? Kidding.
Anyone, hands. Anyone?
Who hears me?
Anyone? Good.
Okay.
Who hears me? Who feels me on this one?
Yeah.
So you have to actively pay attention, number
Yes.
1. And number
Trying.
2, here's another interesting one too.
Okay.
If something out of that is emotional, that automatically gets in. It automatically, here's the word again,
Ooh.
penetrates in. Mm-hmm.
Beat it.
Right? Oh my God, I love where we're going with this. Are you ready? Dude, okay, pick up what I'm throwing down.
Always ready.
I was born ready, bitches. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey. So here's the thing. You hit on a very good point. We just did Beat It from Michael Jackson.
Yes, we did.
What happens with that? That timestamps a memory, right? An emotional part of our past. And we go, oh, I love that. Oh my God. It was 1982. I was not born. Yes, I was. But point being is that you go back to a certain place, right? So now all of a sudden you're 5 through 9 things I can handle. 5 through 9 things. Like it's basically you stopping through a catalog and being like, ooh, I love that red dress. Remember when I wore that red dress to Sunny's wedding? That's exactly what it was. That's what choreo is.
Yes.
That's why Footloose, people freak out.
Huh?
Why is it that the music plays such a huge part for our working memory? That's a big deal.
Music is a huge trigger, a
Right?
memory trigger.
It's a memory trigger.
Yeah,
and
we
that's
can
what almost
sing.
stops us dead in our tracks.
Yeah, when you think about music, right? I can remember all the lyrics to songs from 1980, from 1990, from 1970, but then I can't remember our conversation
Yes.
from yesterday
Well,
or
yep.
our great, fabulous ideas because we didn't take some sort of extra action on it, I guess.
So interestingly enough, this brings up the next buzzword in this
Tell me.
conversation.
Teach me.
The generation effect.
Teach me, Sensei. Oh, generation.
Generation. And I'm not just talking about generation like Gen X, Gen Alpha,
Okay.
not that.
So
it's the say it, write it, read it, repeat it game, right? So
Oh,
take
yeah.
it back to music.
makes sense.
Like, so we were singing the Michael Jackson Human Nature. Tell him that it's
Oh,
human nature.
I've been
Why
singing it nonstop
why
today.
does he do me that way? And then it repeats again.
Yeah.
So why do you think we freaking know the song? Because it repeats its ass off, right?
It's true.
Isn't that so
It's
interesting?
amazing.
I know. So going back to how we all grew up with dinosaurs and we had to literally learn it, write it down. Don't you remember your teacher, like if you got into a like, you will write this sentence 10 times down. You knew that freaking sentence back and forth.
Absolutely.
Right? Because it's repeatable.
Especially if you had to write it on the board because you got in trouble. Not that I know.
You would never have been that girl, Jodi.
Not me.
Could you imagine if we grew up and sat next to each other in class?
That
We
would be a problem.
fucking trouble.
We would have been thrown out. Principal's office. Principal's office. Principal's
Okay,
office.
by the way, I had a friend, her name was Lisa, and she was like not as silly as you, but like, okay, maybe a close
Silly
third or
as
fourth.
you.
Like, so Lisa
I take my level of silliness very,
Lisa does
very
not hold a candle to
seriously.
you. But I just remember being in chemistry, like in, I don't know, what is it, 9th or 10th grade. And we're sitting in the middle of this lab and like, we're doing something silly and stupid. And we're like trying not to laugh and we're laughing our asses off. And like this lady, poor thing, bless her heart. She's like, and the molecules of the
dear.
specimen, Lisa and Jennifer, please stop laughing and go to your beakers now. And like it was like part of the sentence. It was
Beaker.
so funny.
You said beaker.
I said beaker. Teamer, that was a Muppet.
I
Do you
know.
remember
He was
that?
one of my favorite Muppets.
I know,
love
Beaker.
Beaker.
Yeah, okay, so here we go again.
It's okay. We go sideways and we're okay with that.
And we wonder why we have no good working
Here's
memory.
another
thoughts.
here's a memory from the past that's not getting cut from this episode.
What?
Do you remember?
Tell me.
Jesse says we'll see about that. It's when we remember those chalkboards with the brushes? Did you ever whip them at each other in class and get in trouble? Because it left a really good mark on your clothes, especially the big long ones.
Where the hell did you go to school? You're like, let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about
Jodi
that.
grew up in the North Pole.
Well, I grew up in the North Pole and we used chalkboards. Chalkboards, people. Chalkboards.
I love chalk. I love me a good
But
chalkboard.
you had the big brush that you used in class to take it off, and the teacher would give you the opportunity to clean
wait,
the board
I kind
after.
of remember that.
And
they're the big like
Yeah.
Muffy erasers.
Yeah,
boards.
and then
Yeah.
you would turn around and hurl it full speed at your
hurl.
best
That's
friend.
another good word. Hurl. Hurl it. Hurl.
And if you hit it just right on their back in the center,
Yes.
it would leave a nice impression of chalk and the actual brush.
Could you imagine if that happened right
But
now?
I remember that like
there
it
would
was
be
yesterday.
like lawsuits.
Oh my God, you're so delicate now.
Everybody's so
damn delicate.
Everybody's so damn
Yeah,
delicate.
I said it out loud.
I said it.
Stop being so damn delicate.
Stop being so
Take a
damn yeah.
Board
yeah.
brush to your head.
But,
Anyways.
take an eraser brush to your
'Cause
head. Listen
occasionally
to Jodi,
it would
damn
miss
it.
and it would hit the head, and it did hurt a little
That's
because
interesting.
I've received them. But
Maybe that affected your working memory. Oh, see what I
ah,
did
there it is. Oh, you circled
see,
that back.
See what I did there? No, but okay, listen, in all honesty, going back to this crazy choreo class.
I know.
For those of you guys who don't know, I teach a DI choreo class, both intro to DI choreo, which we should really call like cardio choreo because it's crazy.
Mhm.
Predominantly palm-based, I'm noticing. I think they kind of dig
people
the
like
palms.
the palms.
I think it's good, though. I think that's where we start, especially if you're new to the studio.
Give people what
Yeah.
the people want.
I'm just giving people, I'm giving
Just
what the
people-
people want.
just
That's
people
what I'm doing.
want.
I'm just giving what people want.
Give-
So people see poems on our Instagram, they're like, oh my God, I need those things, right? So what we do is that if you've not at least gotten some skin in the game, either bought in a class pack, a 5-pack or 10-pack, or join the membership, and it's really for everybody's own good.
True.
I don't love, and I didn't love people coming in brand new, just coming into choreo before we broke it into intro and intermediate choreo.
And the reason for that.
And the reason for that is because everybody comes to choreo first because they watch our Instagram stories and they're fun. But that's like one of the 5 formats we teach here, right?
Yeah.
So I had to break it up only because 7 girls walked in one day and they're like, it's my birthday. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. And what's happened is everybody's progressed. They've gotten good because
day 3.
And it's also the cognitive training, going back to working memory and being able to train our brains to let things sink in, not just thumb through the catalog of our 5 through 9 things of working memory.
Yeah.
So what happens is that is a trained skill.
True.
And if you are not ready for that, choreography at our studio can be overwhelming. Now, are we a dance recital dance, like classical dance studio? No, not really. But we do it for workouts. But we are all who are teaching it, we're all trained dancers, studio dancers. So we zhuzh it as much as you can to not feel like it's just some dance fitness class.
Right.
And it's learned progressively.
Well, and you've actually put in a lot of effort to learn this dance. So you do perform the shit out of it.
You do perform the shit out of it,
like,
which is an incredible workout, but it's so much more than that, right?
Exactly.
So what happened is that people got good. And I never, ever, ever, ever want people to go, this is boring. It's all the same. Like, that's like death by choreo. Like, for me, like, I would be just like in a puddle in a heap of sadness if anybody ever thought I was giving boring stuff. So I literally push it to the limits every week and give different things. We use Latin, we use pom, we use dancey pom, we use flirty sexy, we use sometimes jazz. You like jazz? Sometimes.
I like jazz.
Yeah.
You know I like jazz.
Jodi
likes
Jazzy Jodi.
Jazzy
Yes.
Jodi loves her
So
jazzies.
So what has happened is that the repertoire, the vocabulary of movement has grown so vastly and so fast with so many people that they've gotten really freaking good.
It's true.
And so they want more and more and more. So if you're coming in for the first time, it's like, let's rewind back to April 2025 when we first started, and they could have probably handled that class.
Yeah.
But July 2026, okay, we're at different levels.
Exactly.
So we had to split it into intro to choreo. That way, if it's your first time coming into the studio, or you've done our buy 2 classes for the first time for $25, $30, whatever it is, then at least we protect people's first or second time in here and they're not overwhelmed. They feel successful.
Exactly.
So intro to choreo, high cardio, but we chop up all the dance insanity vocabulary and we splice it together.
I love it.
Super fun, super successful.
Fun.
It's a great class.
It's so fun.
Well, and all my choreo monsters have realized this. So now they go to intro and they
I know. You can't stop
That's
that
okay.
animal.
We love you. It's okay. We want you to be there. And then intermediate choreo has a lot more brain teasers in it, right?
For sure.
And now we've added a layer of and an element of really using classic iconic songs to penetrate through that working memory. So it's built to last. But the funniest part is that our members echo the same sentiments we do. They're like, I can't remember what we did last week. I have no idea. It's like they walk out the door and that working memory has turned on an overdrive. And now they're like, oh, yep, all those 5 to 9 things, they just got pushed out with everything else. So in a way, it saves me. Right.
It does, because it keeps it interesting the next time they come in. It's fresh and you've got to go through it again. You got to remember. And let's be honest, you guys, we're busy. We're freaking busy people.
Yes.
We are multitasking, and that has to have a huge impact on how our memory works, quite frankly, as well. It's like if I'm talking to you and I'm listening to your great idea about what you're going to, drop down as the podcast idea, I'm also thinking, what am I having for lunch? What am I I can't even help
what do
it.
I need to do? Oh my God, what do I need? It's your
like,
listing.
I gotta
You're
get
making
out
your
the
list.
door. Or I could be, a lot of times I just put the earbuds in when I'm talking to you and I'm walking around the house getting laundry done. I'm getting this done. I'm doing that. I'm figuring something out on the computer. Whatever. Maybe I'm adjusting something, but it doesn't matter. My brain isn't absorbing everything you're saying. I guess that's part of what the memory missing pieces are too.
And has it always been this way, do you think? Has it?
Well, I gotta believe with technology being what it is today. So think about how our kids are growing up with the phones and the access to everything. There's so much stimulation in the world. Whereas when we were younger, we didn't have as much. You basically had to deal with task A, task B, task C. Now, if 3 things overlay, you could probably juggle and manage them. But now that we have all this extra technology and things in our way, we're expected to juggle 15 things
all at the same time.
Exactly.
And I got to believe that if we're managing or trying to manage all 15 things all at the same time, it probably doesn't make us more effective.
No.
It makes us just run
so
around with
our
the
Gen
chicken.
Zs, I wonder if our Gen Zs are better organized. Are they organized?
I don't know.
Are you better organized? Oh,
Jesse,
she looked in the other
LJ,
direction.
weigh in. Cool Gen Z person who's fabulous.
Would you say you're
She's our Yoda.
a more organized
Tell us
people?
everything.
I think the issue with our generation is we're addicted to becoming organized. So we do all these
Ooh.
things to become organized, but we never actually do it. You know what I mean?
Case in point.
Like we have these calendars, we have these notebooks.
Just gonna
we
go
have
right
all
there.
of these different like things that we're like, oh yes, I'm so organized, but you don't actually use them. And then you have 5 to 9 different organization things, and then
Completely.
you can't do anything with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna like scoreboard 1 for the Gen Xers on this one, because Jesse and I had this conversation a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And when we started talking about social media really officially and seriously, she's like, okay, I'm going to put a calendar together. And you watched yourself do it. You watched yourself just go into like a tornado mode of trying to organize this. And then she was tasked with, oh my God, what app do I use to even organize all this?
Because there's
And
too many tools.
There's so many choices.
Too many
And then she's like, okay, I'm going to try this one, but this is for free. But and then it's all the rigmarole of each one of them and having to figure it out. And you could literally watch LJ's brain just go on overdrive, overheating, and meltdown because we watched her do this phenomenon. And it was crazy because little Gen X went on the scoreboard. I said, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be a driver. We're using good old fashioned Excel. The coolest part is she was like, I love this. I can color coordinate it. I'm like, you go, girl, rock it. And that's a really interesting point, right?
Yeah,
because
so there's almost it's overstimulation.
It's like
There's
too many
much.
toys. It's too many toys, too many things.
Yeah.
Just tell me how to do it. It isn't that interesting from a marketing perspective. Your lane, Missy.
Yeah.
Think about what people and how people want to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Do 1, 2, 3, and 4. I
Yes.
know this going back to selling skin stuff in dermatology forever. I worked for you guys. I worked for Obagi.
Stupid.
Obagi is like the oldest tried and true thing. And here are the
Yeah.
2 main ingredients. And they're hydroquinone, which is a skin lightening thing, and tretinoin. But they somehow created 7 stupid things to put on your face that don't hurt your face. They make it look great. But who wants to put 7 things on their face? I know some of you are raising your hands. I love you for that too. But
whose nighttime routine includes at least 15 things.
Right. But people that will do it and it not be told bottle 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or you're in a minority category because people want to be told what to do. They don't want all the extra choices. That's so confusing.
Too many thinking things.
Oh my God, my brain is on overload. We are so smart today. It's insane.
Okay.
And then we need to take a breath there. Wow,
basics,
that was a lot of thoughts.
Even think about the basics of memory. Just somebody's name. I have you're pretty good at it.
Ooh.
I have a really hard time remembering names, and I have to find tricks. And I bet you all have tricks. And you're probably on a lot of nodding of heads is like, I can't remember his name. I will meet somebody.
Yes.
They will say their name is Sally, and I will shake their hand and say, nice to meet you, Sally. Turn around, and I have no idea what her name is again. And then once I start associating them with I found it really easy to get to know people here at the studio because it's just you're coming in constantly.
It's the repeat. It's the repeat button. It's the generation effect concept of say it, write it, repeat it. Is it 7 times?
Isn't that what you said?
Oh, that's right. That's what we talked about. It's 7 times. You have to say it 7 times. See, I forgot.
I know. We are scary.
Here are our watch outs from a name perspective. I think the principle of generation effect, say it or write it and then say it again and repeat it. Greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
And really when you know you're supposed to be listening, you're like, say it out loud again. People will not be annoyed or frustrated at that. It shows that you're actively listening,
Yes,
right? And
exactly.
and in this day and age, it's not easy to actively listen to
It's
anything.
so
right?
hard.
It's so hard.
So hard.
And even when I find myself doing this, and it's such a bad habit, but like I'm trying to turn on music or something, and somebody's coming up to me, I will say to them, I am completely listening to you. I have to look at my phone
Yeah.
because I have to turn on, but please tell me again, and people, funny enough, they appreciate that.
Yeah.
Not that I like to make it a habit, trust me, but if I have
Yeah.
to not make eye contact
Mm.
and the other thing you just did when you said their name, say it again. It's nice to meet you. Say their name again. That's a great
Yeah.
thing for memory.
Sometimes it helps. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's gone.
And here's the thing, going back to choreo, like this all ties together with training better working memory. That's the key.
It's just good for you.
It's good for
to
you.
challenge your memory and keep practicing and practicing and
Yes.
recognizing that you're probably not losing your mind.
No.
It's normal. That's what I feel like based on what you did, that
Yes.
little bit of research. I mean,
Yes.
I wrote the word memory down. You went and looked it up.
Good. Shocker, because that's
it's
usually not how
teamwork.
this goes.
We call it teamwork.
Teamwork makes
Yeah.
the dream work.
I took the easy way out on this
I like
one.
it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
But
it's true, and I think that there are. I love the name Core Memories. It's from that really really cute cartoon movie with Amy Poehler. It's Inside Out, like long term memory. Like let's ship it down to long term memory. Like long term memory always stays in there because either it's been the Doublemint spearmint gum, or it's been it's because it's been repeat. Right? It's rinse, recycle, repeat.
Exactly.
Somehow it ties to something emotional. Music does that so well. That's why when we're in the studio, music is such a huge accompaniment to choreo and to working memory, short-term memory, long-term memory, all these fun words, right?
Yeah.
It all ties together,
It
right?
sure does.
So here are our takeaways. Come to choreo. Music timestamps us. It penetrates that long-term memory a lot better.
Yep.
Working memory, 5 to 9 thoughts. If you really need to be listening to something, actively pay attention and say it out loud. I need to really listen to this. That's all I got. Do you remember anything else we said?
No.
We are awesome at this. All right. Well, I'm just going to say it. I think that's about a wrap on this week's episode of No Gossip, Just Say It. Thanks for hanging out with us. And I don't know if I remember, but I sure had a good time with you.
I sure had a good time with you. And if I can manage to tell you this, make sure to hit follow and subscribe. And if you love today's episode, leave us a comment on YouTube or drop us a 5-star review on whatever platform you're listening on.
And until next time, no gossip.
Just saying.